Hello.
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 Hello. Welcome back to the chaos that is the Argent Airways live episode. The last episode of season 4. I'm Redcleaver, and joining me today we have Vivian, Xu, Ella. Say hi, guys.
Hello.
Hello.
That's a very distant
We
hello.
have a
Yeah,
whole
Viv.
bunch of guests as well.
We also have a bunch of guests. We certainly do. We have with us rock and roll star Axel Viper.
Yo.
Yo. And we also have Bex.
Good morning.
To introduce the people in the audience as well, we have Dax, who has been in our podcast twice, I think. Also once or twice. Well, anyway, we have Rain, we have Krazak, Sarani, Kari, of course, is back from the basement. We have Alejandra, Kesigo, our favorite bartender, Musa, Tiny, and Hamfist, and Inloeth.
Yeah.
Did I say that right, Inloeth? I think it should be Inloeth.
I'm sure they'll let us know if we
Anyway,
haven't.
Now.
Right, and today's topics, I believe, are alt characters and comic relief characters.
Mm-hmm.
So let's get into it. Which are we discussing? Are we discussing our...
What the listeners need to know, I suppose, is that this is sadly take 2 of the live episode because of some technical difficulties. So we have already talked about these topics beforehand, and now we're going to revisit them and take out the best and most juicy bits.
Yes. So how do we deal with alt characters, and how do we remember essential details in their background stories? I believe some people in the chat have mentioned before about Google Docs, Discord, making Discord servers up for their characters to store information in. What else was there?
Yes, Obsidian.
Obsidian, yeah.
Yes.
A very helpful program, yeah.
TRP notes and relations. Also, just individual players' memory.
And literally writing stuff down on, what's that white stuff again? Paper, that's it.
Paper,
What?
I think,
What?
yeah.
What's paper?
Paper. What is paper? That thing
I
that
need to
proves
choose
the made
paper
of.
because I have work in a paper mill.
I guess there's also Elephant, right? The add-on that saves all your chat logs. So if you have a memorable scene going on, you can save it that way.
Yeah.
Revisit it later.
Which is an incredibly helpful add-on if anyone is wondering. For those who don't know. Yep, I said it. Elephant.
Embrace the automation regarding that.
Yeah, thank you, Ella. Elephant is a very useful tool to have, especially if you're like me and forget a lot of things.
Oh gosh, you guys have no idea how often I get whispers from people saying, "It's been so long, how are you?" And I'm like, yeah, hi. And
hi, how are you?
I can't remember them. So, yeah, my tip would be, if your character has any special scenes going on with others, write down their flipping names, because you're gonna forget eventually. I mean, I know I do.
I mean, we can all be accused of forgetting.
I often remember the RP scenes, though, so I often tell them, I'm sorry, I'm really bad at names, but could you remind me a little bit of the RP we had? And usually then it all comes flooding back to me.
I mean, interestingly, if you forget out of character, you can use it in character. Like, have your character like, who are you again? Or however your character's going to react. Oh, and we have a...
Works for some characters.
Yeah. Works for some characters, it depends.
I'd like to reiterate my shout out to a player character called Kazan, who did remember me from years and years and years ago when I came back to the game from when I was in his guild.
What guild was that, if you can recall?
That guild was called the Sicarius Syndicate.
Oh, nice.
If anybody has heard of that guild, it was a blood elf criminal roleplay guild in the drag.
Fair enough. Speaking of nice things,
We've
we
all-
have a Kezigo with us. Hello, Kezigo.
Hello. I just wanted to add,
Hello.
it's like not just like first of all, like when people from ye old times of RP come along back, and especially when TRP kind of deleted the button where you click when you know someone, when it's friendly or love or hated, and so it's hard to remember everyone, especially when meeting so many people. But my main issue is more like people know Kasego, but I don't know them. so they walk up to me, oh, hi Kasego, like they're my best friends. Like, who did we met before? It's like, and I don't want to be like rude, or I don't want them to be offended for me not remembering them. But it's oftentimes I don't think I even met them. So that's, for me, it's more like an issue. Like oftentimes that I run into. But yeah,
It happens sometimes when that happens and people get insulted. But really, that says a lot about the person.
That also happens very easily in real life. I have worked several years customer service, and you get to know people, and a lot of people get to know you. And when you go into the local bus and you have someone clap your back, it's like, oh, hello, Vex, and starts talking, and your head just screams modem noises and goes, who the hell is this person? And maybe at the end of the day, remember, oh, it was that dude 2 months ago with the computer problem.
Fair enough. Oh, you're so right, though.
I just wanted to say that I don't gonna hop off before I accidentally say something. So yeah.
Okay.
Like I swear.
Fair enough.
Like I would recommend maybe like Argent Airways after hours where we could actually swear. That would be nice.
Well,
Yeah.
we will.
Oh, sure. Just stick around after the podcast and you can swear all you
Yeah.
like.
Yeah, like have a Vivian
We'll
have a
consider it.
section of hello kids, Grandma Viv here, and today we're gonna learn new swear words. Today's topic, the Balkans. Yeah.
Yes.
Anyway, yes, definitely. People, if you see me, if anyone's listening and they know me from somewhere or they met me because of Kasego's fame, just say, hey, I saw you there and there. Thank you. Yes. Back to the
Okay,
basement.
thanks for coming up here, Kessigo.
Yes, thank
Thank you.
you.
Yeah,
I
thank you for
believe
coming,
you're
Kes.
behind the bar right now, aren't you?
Yes, like flocked, like there are a bunch of seagulls all around me. So I couldn't
Okay.
say anything before.
Are
Yes.
these scaly seagulls, perchance?
Baby. Oh, all kinds, Berkey, all kinds.
Okay.
Yes. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
And that was Kezigo, the Horde celebrity chef.
That's the trouble with being famous. Everyone knows you, but you don't know them.
Yes, it's a hard life.
I did say Kessigo's the favorite bartender, but Kessigo's more like, a chef as well, right? So
Mhm.
I didn't do him justice with that. And plus, I also know several other good bartenders that I might have slighted. I'm sorry. I love you all.
But I think Kezigo is the most well known, especially on the Horde. I mean, he's always at social events.
Yeah. Even
yeah.
not social events.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
It's just a group
He's
who says
there.
Kessigo. Okay. Well,
He's just a
I
group-
know that Ilu makes some very mean Viv cocktails. Ilu is very good at that too.
Yeah. Which method do you guys use? And I'm talking to you guys in the chat as well. Which methods do you use to remember your alts and their interactions with other people? Do you use Google Docs, TLP? What do you do? Call Dan Ramsey. Nice one, Ella.
I use a mix of TRP, relations, notes, and memory.
Basically the same for me as well. A lot of my own memory, TRP notes, turbo handy, it's always there. And literal physical notes at times.
Yeah, you can't beat physical notes unless you lose them as well, like I usually do. So,
That's why I don't make physical notes, because I'm bound to lose them.
oh, don't. I'm terrible at that. Yes, please, Fag, if you don't mind showing us your elaborate family tree again, that'd be great.
The mind map of the cosmos.
There we go. There it is.
There you go.
The map of the cosmos. Yeah, this is for those who cannot see the chat. Alejandra, also known as Frag, has posted a map of how their alts connect to each other. And it looks like a galaxy or two kittens playing with a ball of yarn.
He's also posted a GIF of Homer Simpson leaning out of his car and going, "Nerd!" Which, yeah, that's both are very impressive. And the program that he uses, I believe, is Obsidian. Frank, just real quick, is that a free program? Yes, it is. So you would recommend it? Fair enough then.
I know someone that also uses Obsidian for other things, so it's a very versatile note-making tool.
Once, I don't know if this has anything to do with things, but I was on my character, Alex, one day, and he's a very polite elderly gentleman. And then I logged over to Vivian and walked into a goblin bar, and Vivian said, "Good evening." And I thought to myself, wait. And I made Vivian back up, beep, 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 beep. And then I made her come in again saying, greetings.
Beep, beep. Vivian reversing.
So I don't know how people like Dax, for example, who sometimes RPs two character at the same time, doesn't get them confused.
How? Yes. Oh, speaking of.
Here comes Dax. Dax has something to say about that.
Speak her name and she shall appear. Hello, Dax.
Okay, just because you mentioned it again and we lost it. Yeah, the other night I accidentally double booked myself. So I was RPing on one musical event on somebody, and I was also RPing at another musical event on one of my horde characters. I keep a lot of TRP notes. I'm pretty organised, obviously, with having a couple of musicians. Google Documents is my best friend, so I have like sections for Dax with all Dax's songs. I have another section like for all the Cog Spinners songs. Have another section for my horde undead Gothfather. So still has his own section in Google, and I just literally make sure I put notes on everything, even down to people like if I target Bertel or Mazzy when I'm at the Cog Spinners, there's spare remotes for bass playing on their TRP notes, and also like our sets for the night and things like that. So I try to stay as organised as possible. I try to focus on having only like a couple of main characters. So obviously everyone knows Dax. I've got Steel and Sue. And that's really who I remember the most. Anyone else that I've got sort of lurking around, possibly, another character. I'm not going to out myself today. I just make notes. Viv, you can have a little chuckle there. I just make a lot of notes. I keep a pen and paper by the side of my laptop as well sometimes. But Google Documents is my best friend.
Oh, yes.
One thing that has limited success is the amount of friends you can have in your friends list. Sometimes when I feel the need to remember someone, I add them to my friends list with a note in case they at some point ever change their character name or whatever, or they disappear for a year, then I'll still know who they are. But unfortunately, you can only have an X amount of friends on your friends
Didn't
list.
that backfire for us when we realised, like, not that long ago that we'd been friends for like 10 years and had each other on BNet and just forgot?
Yeah, I did not realize it was you all this time. Yeah. Yeah, it turned out we had known each other for over 10 years, and I was RPing with Dax, and at one point one of us said, "Wait a second, aren't you?" And then we suddenly remembered each other again.
So you would say it was quite a funny moment then?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. But yeah, I've got quite a few friends. I'm really lucky that like on TRP, I just literally, like with Axel, I've got notes sort of like, where I've met Axel, or I'm just using Axel as an example. On Hamfist notes, I've got like the date of when I got fined at the groggery, have to still remember that because it was so funny. But yeah, I just make sort of notes. Just keep notes. If you're going to alcoholic around, keep notes.
Yep.
You heard it, people.
Keep notes.
Keep notes. And speaking of funny moments, though, I believe our second topic tonight involves comedy characters and where the line is drawn when it comes to, as we know them as comic relief characters. And what's your opinion on this sort of thing? Where's the line drawn when it comes to comedy?
This topic was sent to us by Axel, who is actually in the VC right now and has a comic relief character.
Yep.
So yeah, Axel, this is take 2. Would you like to tell us a bit about Axel again, so that we can sort of slide back into the topic?
Yeah, if you wouldn't mind introducing yourself a second, Axel.
Yeah, no problem. This is Axel Viber, right here, babes and dudes. And if you don't know Axel, he is a glam rocker inspired by bands like Steel Panther and Tenacious D and some other stuff, which is pretty out there. And my question was how do others play comic relief characters as Axel or characters like that?
Okay.
So for me, it's yeah.
So for you, it's like what? How do you do it?
It's can you ask me, Viv, please?
Yes. So Axel is a very adult themed character, and I was wondering how you get away with that. And you had a couple of tips and tricks.
Yeah, so for the most times I get away with it, and sometimes I don't, and that's totally fine as long as it's all fun and people don't get insulted or sad or angry with me. But I do put up some boundaries for myself playing my character. I have some backstory just to keep myself in line about what I want to do. I have some pointers from comedic acts in the real life that I try to strive to be like and don't cross any lines. Also, there is some stuff like ERP. I don't go near that at all, even though my character might you might think that he would do that, coming from Goldshire and stuff like that. So it is really a fine line to do that, and also because that what do other things think is funny, and you don't have the facial expressions and stuff like that to read other people. You're just typing something in the chat and hope it's fun or it's enjoyable.
Does your character accept consequences?
Oh yeah, he sure does, and I actually think that I learned that pretty quickly with Axel, that it is more fun when I accept consequences, because then people can react to him like they want to. So Axel has been punched and kicked and stabbed and all kinds of stuff. He has been barred from taverns and stuff like that, and I accept that. And usually we do some OOC chat about how do we want to do this. For example, when Axel got stabbed, how do we want to do this? And it was both fun and pretty serious at the same time. But I accept consequences because it makes it more fun for everyone.
It does, yeah.
Mm.
So it's fair to say the Axel lives a rock and roll lifestyle in character. Getting banned from
sure
bars,
does.
getting in fights, what have you.
Yep. Yeah. He does. He has a strict whiskey diet, only whiskey,
Oh yeah, of course.
and only upper body workouts. Yeah.
Well, that can't be good.
But you do raise a good point, though. Consequences are very important, even if you're only playing about a bit, being a comedy character, because we don't know the person behind the character, as mentioned before. So people might have different boundaries than someone else. People might find this funny, but another person won't.
Yeah.
Another good example of this is, of course, the comic relief character Hamfist, who is in the chat right now.
Oh, yes.
And Hamfist says, as a character who might cross some lines, you must accept the consequences most of the times to keep up some sort of balance. Otherwise, people might end up seeing you as a griefer or a troll.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
No
true.
offense to
Very much
Xuyagu, it's the other kind of troll.
Mon.
There's a skill, really, in making your character a funny character that people can have fun being around with, and being a troll, and going too far with it. People can do that by accident, and that's fine, providing that they accept consequences for whatever it is they're doing.
I've married.
Oh, go on, see?
I've married both the silly, fun, goofy kind of comic relief character with being a troll, but the troll bit is more race than anything.
The other kind of troll.
Yeah, the other kind of troll.
Yes. Well, one good thing that some comic relief characters do, such as Hamfist, is to Hamfist is yet to do it, but such as Axel, is to put into your TRP that people can message you or poke you whenever their character's a bit too much.
I think
I thought that was a very good tip.
I think someone literally has poked him because he got stabbed once. Remember?
Yeah.
In character, that is.
Yeah, for me, it's also really nice to, when you appear a comic relief character, to have people say no to me if they don't want it, because I don't think it's fun to step over someone's boundaries or make fun of them if they don't want to and stuff like that. So for me, it's also very enjoyable to have people write me, "Hey, Axel, I don't want this tonight," or "I don't want to interact with your character," or stuff like that. That's totally fine. And the moment it gets ugly is when people don't do it, and you've found out some other way around it, that people maybe got a little bit hurt or sad about what you did in RP because it stepped over some boundaries for them. That's not fun for me at all, and it's not fun for them. So earlier when we were talking, the importance of communication came up, and that is really, really, really important, I think.
Mm-hmm. I recognize this in some friends of mine who deliberately avoid some comic relief characters because they really can't handle them. They can't handle their type of comedy. They think they're annoying, and I mean, that's okay, but you can't just voice your opinion to the person in question if you don't want them near you. Most of them are just good eggies behind the scenes.
Yeah.
And if they're not, then just put them on ignore.
Exactly. Yeah. Just because you got a character who's a bit of a bad egg, I would be polite. Doesn't mean the person out of character is going to be the same. Communication is key, as Factor said.
Like we learned the last time from our interview with Hamfist, is that Hamfist OOC is like the complete opposite of Hamfist IC. And if you keep that in mind, whenever Hamfist IC is triggering you too much, then it might be easier for you to get over that that threshold, you know, and just send them a message.
It's the same old what's the word I'm looking for? It's the same old bit of advice. Learning to separate IC from OC is very important. No matter what you do in roleplay. Just don't take things personally. Just have fun.
Separate art from artist.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's the word.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Yeah, most of us are silly billies playing a bit, acting out something. So chances are most of the guys are actually nice. So if something's getting on your nerves, whatever, hit them a call, so to speak, aka whisper, and Bob's your uncle. Problem might be solved in the next 5 minutes.
Yep.
Yes, exactly.
Absolutely.
Probably less than that even.
True.
Depending on the person, of course. Yeah, depending on the person, because everyone's different, aren't they? As we found out, as we all found out at one point or another. And as Dax and Hamfist and pretty much everyone else in the chat has said, communication is key, people.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Don't be afraid to send those whispers. Like, that's the biggest advice. Don't be afraid to send a whisper. They won't bite, hopefully.
No. People are generally quite nice in the RP community. They don't bite.
If they do bite, just shake them off.
Yes,
Yeah.
or just type /ignore.
Yeah, hit them with the ignore bat and just walk on. Yeah, Hamfist might bite, but he's a gnome. Gnomes do bite your ankles.
But they kneecapped you.
Well,
Yeah.
Dax doesn't. I mean,
Are you sure about that, Dax?
she's not a vegetarian. She's not a vegetarian, but she doesn't like ankles.
Giving a new name to the word ankle grinder.
Okay, yeah. We believe you.
Oh no, I got fired. Damn.
Ah,
Well, if you guys are wondering, listening and wondering what all the awkward silences are about, they're not awkward to us because we are reading the chat meanwhile.
yes, we are live on Discord at the moment. And
Yeah.
but for those of you who can see, that there's a chat, there's a chat box that our members can communicate with, and any future episodes, you're more than welcome to join in. We welcome everyone.
Yeah.
Speaking of people and members, I think it's about time we spoke about events.
Yes.
Segue. So, shall we do the calendar?
Yes, we can do the calendar.
Yep. Okay.
So, this calendar covers the dates Thursday the 30th of April to Friday the 8th of May. It's quite different from previous versions. It only includes some of the events taking place within next week that have been picked out to be highlighted. I'm doing the calendar today because Ella is not feeling well enough to do it, so I was given the events and I've filled out the gaps in between. If you are curious about other events taking place throughout the week, check out the usual sources for the calendar, argentarchives.org, the Argent Dawn EU Roleplay Discord server, which will be linked in the description on the YouTube upload, and the World of Warcraft forums. Some events may not be posted on the Argent Dawn EU Roleplay server or other provided sources, so be sure to check out the community servers linked in the Argent Dawn EU Roleplay server for specific communities and their events. All times mentioned will be server time. So, starting off, the UFF Arena Grand Opening Season 2, which is taking place on the 30th of April at 8 PM in Undermine, and it is for neutral. Welcome back to another new season of UFF fighting events in 2026. After a bit of a break, we are back and returning to a monthly schedule of fight events, and we have constructed a brand new event venue for the UFF with the fancy new player housing. We hope you will enjoy the new location and fights, and the fights will be offered in Season 2. And for their opening night, there will be some fights lined up with some familiar faces from their veteran UFF fighters. We'll have Chucky Hardrocket versus Theodore Clearcoil, Zizzy Fellrocket versus Sana Darvish, Quati Amphuse versus Sanguine, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Yeah. With the new location, they've also got a brand new bar where they'll be offering free drinks and food before and after the fights for you to enjoy. Medical services will be provided by the Lifeline Brigade. Yeah. And for anyone interested, they are hiring additional bar staff and bookies. For out-of-character details, the event will take place inside player housing, out of character, while the in-character location is in Undermine. Whisper Trick6 in-game for a group invite to be able to enter the venue. So you can contact Trick6 on Horde or Sylvone on Alliance. And if you wish to participate in their future fighting events during Season 2, you can reach out to Trix Gold Sparks to secure a future fight spot. For our second event, we have the Children's Week Charity Gathering, which is happening on the 1st of May at 8 p.m. in Shattrath City, and it is also neutral. After the success of the Winter Vales charity, the Cradle of Hope hosts another charitable market day held during Children's Week. In keeping with the Foundation's purpose, merchants, artisans and visitors are welcome to gather and contribute, with all funds raised going directly to support orphanages across Azeroth, regardless of race, faction or creed. The event is open to all and is guided by the simple aim of offering care, stability and hope to those who need it most. Those who wish to participate as vendors or hosts are welcome to claim a spot in advance, allowing time for planning and coordination ahead of the event. Key points for the event are as follows. There's a picture bounty, where spaces where participants may submit and share their works, contributing images, as well as the initiative of the bounty. Open stage, a place for poets, musicians and performers to share their craft and voice throughout the eve. Market stalls, they're hosted by partners and friends who wish to set up and offer their goods in support of the cause. Elixir of tongues will be needed to communicate cross-faction. For smoother cross-faction roleplay, it's recommended to have cross-RP installed so everyone can see each other's TRPs. If sharding becomes an issue, you can whisper Hefner for an invite. You can contact Hefner on Alliance or Petwa on Discord.
I would also like to point out that Laurie Hefner also has a stall on the Dawn's Blossom Market on Tuesdays. So come and say hello sometime and buy some of her donut.
Yummy. So our third event is Deadfest, a celebration of the undead, which is running May 2nd, 2026 until May 3rd, 2026. Time is 8 p.m. Location is Shadowfang Keep, Silverpine. In character, it's being treated as a ruin in Silverpine. It is a neutral event. Join us for 2 nights, only to celebrate Forsaken and the dead kind. All those who are undead and allies of the undead are welcome. Times for each activity are approximate. So day 1, you have the opening speech, followed by a concert lineup featuring undead performers and fireworks display from Shelley and Co. Throughout day 1, there are various stalls including undead specialists. And then to close off day 1, there is, of course, a closing speech. Day 2, there's an opening speech, which will feature everybody's favourite Mute Forsaken, Vivian Skybreaker.
Luckily, she will have a translator.
That is important. There will be a march for undead rights after the opening speech. Then there is
Or acceptance.
Or acceptance. And there's a death/undeath themed fashion contest. There's sign-ups, and then After sign-ups are concluded, the fashion contest will begin. The closing speech after, then a late-night rave. And as before, various stalls featuring undead specialists. Again, with the previous event.
I was mention I've invited up Kari and Dax, as they both know quite a bit about this event.
Okay. Just a quick note, though, the Elixir of Tongues will be needed to communicate across faction. And again, cross RP is recommended so everybody can see each other's TRPs. Listener is a must-have add-on for this sort of event, because how many people there will no doubt be, and especially in the crowded space. There are more details on the Argent Archives page for the event, but I'm sure Dax and Kari can tell us more. You can contact Hot Mary on Horde, Queen Kari on Discord, or Susie, I think, on Horde, or Lexikins on Discord. And that would conclude the calendar.
Well, ladies, you are up here. Is there anything you wish to add to this?
Do you want to start, Dax?
Start.
No, you go first. No, you go first.
Yeah, that's really. So Deadfest was our brainchild, and we're really, really looking forward to it. But also, not only is it to raise Forsaken awareness and with our undead and our allies, it's also to promote some more for SAS, which is obviously Vivian's Animal Sanctuary. So we'll be having a icy gold collection. So make sure you take your loose change. I'll let Kari fill in some other bits, but we've got loads and loads of awesome bands, lots of music, and headlining is very Forsaken Mary Took. I've got that in first.
Yeah, we have a whole bunch of bands you probably saw at Roaring Days, those that attended Roaring Days. Like Mary, which is my character, Steel, Mortsy and the Cog Spinners, Susie and Rock Zombie. We have a whole bunch of vendors, including a vendor we found at the Ogrimmar Market, who is a Forsaken, who sells like Forsaken food, like food the Forsaken can actually eat, and we found that really cool. And yeah, there's like a undead. It's not a rights march, is it? What's the word for it? Like undead pride march is kind of the.
Yeah. It's kind of like a march to. It's kind of like we're here, we're dead. Get used to it.
Yeah.
And it is also for Friends of the Forsaken. It is led by my character Vivian. So if you're a friend of Vivian, you can just, walk along and chant her favorite line, undead yes, unperson no, which I totally borrowed from the late, great Sir Terry Pratchett. And we just want to show people we exist, basically, and let our voices be heard. And know that this event is not only for the dead, it is also for allies and friends who want to support their dead friends.
Yes,
so come over and party with us. You are included. You are welcome.
So on the Undead Parade, there you go. That's a really great thing. On the Undead Pride Parade.
Yes.
Make sure you grab some, your torches, fireworks, whatever you want to bring along, because, we're just going to have fun. It's all about
rainbows, bubbles.
Bubbles, yes. Yeah, whatever you want. It's just really, we're going to have a weekend of fun. But all things dead. But don't forget also with the fashion show, get your best spooky stuff out. Because, who doesn't love Halloween in the middle of spring?
Yes. Oh, yeah. Any extra chances for Halloween? I'm there.
Absolutely.
And if you need to know where to get like candles and torches from, there's a vendor in the Argentina you can find who sells a whole bunch of like items you can hold that are pretty cool.
I have also stocked up Dax on Alliance and my character Susie on Horde with them as well, so I can always trade some over if you can't get to the Argentina.
Ella, behave yourself. I see you in chat.
Ella.
Is Ella being cheeky? Oh, undead bunny for Hamfist, yeah. No,
Yeah.
Hamfist, no undead bunnies.
No.
No. Okay. Well, yeah, Dead Vest. Come check it out.
Oh dear.
Woo, the best.
We'll be kicking it off on Saturday at 8 o'clock Sober Time with Mary doing an opening speech, and then still with a special guest star, which is Lenosa. So really looking forward to it. So come along and give us a cheer and support us.
Yeah, there's a Argent Archives page if you want more information. Or if you want to know who to whisper. If you need to. Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
And thank you once again for coming,
Thanks for coming up here.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And
Thank
back
you.
to the basement we go.
Yeah. We'll feed you later, don't worry. They've earned their meals tonight, I think.
Extra details on the event, for all the events, can be found on the Argent Archives page for each event.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep, there you can be. And a short summary will be posted on our Discord server as well. Link in description, as always.
I have something to sort of add to the calendar and segue us into the shoutouts at the same time, because we received a shoutout about someone who wishes to promote their event. So, yeah.
Nice. Okay.
This person is in the chat right now. It's Inlueth. I'm going to write it out as best as I can. If you want to add something to this, feel free to come up here and and tell us more. For now, I'm just going to read what you sent us. I have to resist the urge not to do it in Kari's accent. Arcanon Poros, Argent Airways. Okay, just the first bit then. The Draenei wish to extend an invitation to the people of the Alliance for our Tishamat celebration, set to take place on May 8th and 9th. Yeah, okay, that's enough of that. Anyway, it starts on May the 8th. We will offer delightful guided dancing, elk jousting, a memorial crafting workshop, and the Tishamat ceremony. Whilst only Draenei can partake in the ceremony, their Alliance allies are more than welcome to engage with the other activities. The second day, on May the 9th, they will host an engaging artificers workshop with a whimsical wisdom weaving lecture, try saying that 10 times fast, regarding the wonders of the arcane. Additionally, the menagerie will return with a trivia twist. Answer questions correctly regarding wildlife for a chance to win decor prizes. Nice. The Tisha Market will be running across both nights on the 8th and the 9th. If you're Draenic and wish to host a market stall of your own, please contact us before the 5th of May. We have so much to look forward to and to share with you. We would love to see you all there. May your days be long and your hardships few. From Inloeth, the Draenei of Argenton, who is in the chat right now.
May your days be long and your hardships few.
They're typing.
Oh, they're typing now.
Yeah.
Please wait.
Is the Tishamat a Hamfist friendly event? Depends on Hamfist, I guess.
It does, yeah. Okay. What's the name again?
Tishamat.
Sorry,
Inuit.
Thank you so much. We are also offering a Okay, can you read that?
I think.
Can you read that, Viv?
We are also offering a Tishatan election for Draenei on May the 2nd.
Okay, sounds interesting.
I don't know what that means. I think it's a Draenei thing.
Name again, please.
Oh yeah, sure, Axel, you can do a shout out. But first let us read the ones that people have sent in. And then you guys can come up and do shout outs of your own. We have a couple more shout outs to read out. Like 3 more. Did I get that right, you guys?
I believe so, yes.
Yes, there will be 3 more.
Yeah, and then it's up to you guys to come up here and shout out whatever you like. So, which one is next?
Which one? Who's first then? Let's have a look.
I've unmuted.
Tishitan is an elected. Tishitan is an elected spiritual leader of the event.
Nice.
Oh.
I haven't coughed in approximately 5 minutes, so I'll go for it.
Okay then.
Yeah.
You can do it. Go on. We believe in
I
you.
have a shout out from Tiny, who is also here in chat. The shout out reads, big loves from the Little Nomette to everyone who came to the April Steam Tonk show. Utterly amazing to have 32 contenders sign up to the tourney that they did. If you had asked Tiny a year ago that they would get this many, they would have laughed at you. You were all amazing. Much love.
And if you haven't gone to a Steam Tonk event yet, go. They're so much fun to watch.
Yeah, I felt bad that I couldn't come because it often happens on days when I have something else to do. But now that I hear that there have been 32 contestants, I no longer feel so bad.
The 32 contestants. Wow, you're doing well there, Tiny. Well done.
What's the next one?
I believe it's
because we have another one
read.
from Tiny, I believe.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, we got one from Tiny. Big shout out to Li Jing Rainblossom of the Rainblossom Brewhouse for being able to jump in and help at the April Tonking show. I gave her a really short notice, but she did great coming in, helping out, and even made a few Tonk related drinks. Oh wow. She is a wonder. Even if she would correct me and say otherwise. No, we've been over this. I'm a Pandarin. Yes, Pandarin. Hugs and loves from Tiny.
Yep. And the final shout out here. Shout out to the organisers of the Koshag Festival, Verzan, Rikana, and Zitani. The festival is always something to look forward to.
Absolutely.
Here.
Here. The amount of work, because the amount of people that go to the Koshag Festival, the amount of work they must put in to organise everything. My God.
2+ full raid groups normally.
Absolutely, yeah. And Tiny's absolutely right. Li Jing is a treasure.
You're getting lots of love in the chat, Li Jing, whether you like it or not. But we have room for your shout-outs now. If anyone in the audience wants to come up here and say a few words.
And yes, Kari, that includes you again.
Raise your little hand.
Yep, that includes you as well, Kari. Don't worry, you can come up here again if you want.
Yes.
Oh, Axel's
anyone
back.
Wants to.
Oh, hey. So I just have a quick shout out for the people who helped Axel become a thing. The Drift Whale Collective I've been a part of and helped me start RPing. Also the Guild of Thieves for letting me do all that stuff I do around your fine guild. And also the whole scene in Stormwind City. It's getting weirder and weirder, and I like it. Lastly, I would like to thank Dude, you know who you are, and then you guys for making this awesome podcast. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Axel. It's very kind of you.
Thank you for helping make it awesome.
Yeah, thank you to everyone for making it awesome. I always look forward to these live episodes. I'm sure the other guys do as well. Obviously, it's the interaction with you guys that make it fun. Absolutely. And if you want to come and get involved, as I said before, link is in the description. Come join us.
Is there anyone else who wants to come up here and say a few words? This is your chance.
This is your chance. You don't bite, honestly.
Dax.
Hey, here comes Dax. Hey. And here she is.
Comes
Dax.
back again. I think actually we overlooked a real major thing this month as well.
Oh.
And a bigger shout out ever to Hardy. Because Roaring Days, 3 days, 21 bands, 14 hours of music.
Wow.
It was probably the best Roaring Days that there was. It was amazing from start to finish. We all rocked up on the Thursday. We RP'd until the Sunday. Monday even, some of us were still RPing there. But Hardy did an amazing job. He's like the unsung hero. He really kept us all together. Kari amazingly kept all of the artists together as well. And I think we all ran pretty much on time. So yeah, a big shout out to Hardy. I think everybody needs to remember Roaring Days this year. And next one is the 10th anniversary, I believe.
Yes, it will be in half a year.
Yeah, around about October normally, isn't it? But yeah, it was just an amazing Roaring Days. I really enjoyed it from start to finish. So thank you to everyone who came.
Hardy, also I wanted to thank you for letting me plug in with the whole Skybreaker Animal Sanctuary stuff. Basically, this whole 9th edition of Roaring Days was a pet rock edition, where we worked together on raising money and awareness for the Skybreaker Animal Sanctuary. And Viv now has enough money, ideally, to start building, and she has.
Nice.
More money keeps streaming in left and right, including from Deadfest coming up.
I've been taking good care of Bella Bratress.
Okay, Axel, that picture that you posted there. What's going on?
Oh, good.
That's just a regular Axel Viper picture.
Yeah, a regular Axel picture with the hot babes, apparently.
Oh, fair enough. He's currently wearing what I'm going to describe as a red swimsuit looking thing.
So, as a gnome, I'd just like to point out it's not great.
Why is
I'll leave that there. Gnome's eye level and Axel in Mage Week, not good. Not good.
Oh, right, yeah, I can see the problem.
Yeah, not good. Anyway, I'm going to leave you with that. But yeah, it was a great Roaring Days.
Yes, I'm sure. And I haven't been to Roaring Days yet, but I really need to go at some point because I keep hearing good things about it.
It's amazing. It really is. I mean, where else can you party with, I'd say 21 bands, 14 hours of music? The organisation that he did was incredible.
Oh, fair enough.
And it was 21 different bands as well. It wasn't two bands, the same band performed twice. It was 21 different bands.
Wow.
Yeah, and I didn't even realise we had that many IC bands until then.
I was going to say, I didn't know there were that many.
There is.
Even Viv played live.
She did. It was brilliant. I was actually Viv's translator for that, and I had a wicked time.
Well,
anyway,
you did great too. You were on stage with several of your characters and kept rocking it every time.
Yeah, Dax and Still, and I might have popped up and did a song with Mary, but I had a brilliant time. I enjoyed every moment of Roaring Days.
Okay, well, thanks for coming up here and shouting that out, Dax.
I can see now what you meant.
That has
I can see now what you meant by the shovel, Vivian. I've just seen the picture of Axel.
Yes.
With the
Yes.
Yeah.
I told you he placed the shovel. Yeah.
Fair enough.
There's actually a video that his students made, I believe, that is on YouTube of one of his songs, where they edited in literally his arms playing a crafted shovel made out of cardboard, I think. It's so funny.
Wow. Quite amazing what people can do, isn't it, when you set their minds to it?
Yeah.
Right. Does anyone else have any shout outs they want to shout out? Because now's your time to talk. Kari, anyone at all?
Dust? Anyone?
Anyone at all?
Anyone at all? Come on. No? No, nothing.
Oh.
We've got nothing left.
We have a Xuyagu.
Oh, wait a second.
Oh, God damn it.
Xuyagu.
Xuyagu.
Yeah, here you go.
Xuyagu.
Xuyagu. Hi, Kez.
That bass in your walk.
I just wanted to thank you for having me and saying that you guys are doing a wonderful job. And yeah, it was a pleasure to listen to you all.
Well, that's very kind of you.
Thanks
Thank you very
for
much.
coming to visit us, and thank you for the kind words.
Yeah, giving a shout out to you guys. There you go, for once. So you guys don't have to do the shout outs for others.
Thank you.
Yeah, keep up the great work, and thank you for having me.
You're very well. Well, thank you for coming.
Thank you for being here.
Yeah, thank you for coming.
Of course. And back to the basement. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was about to say, this is a very much, as I said before, this is very much a community-based podcast. So everyone's welcome to come in and get involved, even if you're new to the RP scene. But yeah, it's very nice to hear that our work is appreciated, especially from people who have been with us for a while.
Oh, also one more thing, Vivian, I can't believe you thought that I made the name for Argent Airways.
Did I? Oh.
Did you?
During the quiz. Yeah.
You said,
Oh.
I was like listening, like I spilled my drink listening, like what?
I don't know these things. I'm just pretending to be smart. I'm not actually smart.
Well, maybe you just had me in your mind. That's very sweet. Thank you, Vivian.
Yeah. You're always on my mind.
Oh, feeling the love for sure.
Yeah.
Anyway, on that note, to the basement.
Yay. Oh,
Okay. It's getting busy in the basement, isn't it?
Yeah, apparently Kari's having a party down there.
Can't just be Kari's basement anymore.
No, apparently not. Apparently it's the Airways basement.
You could say it's a very funny basement.
Ah.
Segway.
Oh, yes, segue. Yeah. Yes.
Funny bits.
Funny bits. Funny bits.
Funny bits. We have 2 funny bits sent in to us by, well, I'm sorry, Jack. We're always going to call you Pancake Jack. It's just your legend.
Yep.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I have a couple of funny bits as well, if you want, if you feel like it, because they're all Viv related.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead.
Yeah. Shall I start with the Viv one, and then you can do a Pancake Jack one, and then I'll do a Viv one and a Pancake Jack one.
Either way, we could start with Viv. I'm trying to find the shout out in question. So
Yes.
please bear with me. So you want to go first?
Well, one of Vivian's friends is Sharada, and Sharada is a Harrier who has recently developed quills on her shoulders. So she has these porcupine-like quills sticking out, and Vivian was, of course, gently poking them because Viv is a curious little monkey. And Sharada looked at Vivian and said, "Careful, you might get sick touching them. Some Harriers say there's poison in them." And Vivian just stared at her for a good while and replied, "I'm dead." Yeah, I mean, what's the worst the poison's gonna do?
Yeah, not a lot.
Probably not.
It'd have to be a plague to do anything.
Yeah. Did you find the Jack one?
Yes, I have found it. I have found Pancake Jack.
I also have a
Good.
funny moment to go after. So go ahead.
Yes.
Okay. This is a RP funny moment from our legendary Pancake King, Pancake Jack. He writes, "Overheard at the market night, Nathan mumbles something about a thunder farting gecko." And it's going completely out of context. So,
Thunder farting gecko. Context is for. We don't need context.
we don't need context. No. Just a thunder farting gecko is actually quite funny.
Yes.
Yes.
Ella, you had one
Ella,
also.
yes.
Yes, I have one from the good old Hot Babes. One handed over to me by Nixon6 as they were minding themselves at the rock store. Hamfist wanders over to them.
Oh no.
And so they both emote together that they have a special playroom and he could join if Hamfist was a good boy. Which obviously made Hamfist turn around and run away, but not long after he ends up coming back, and so they emoted holding up a collar and lead for him, and Nick said that Hamfist was her slave now, and that had to be quiet and be a good boy for call her mistress, which caused Hamfist to run off screaming to Jade.
Yep, it's Hamfist's kryptonite. Yeah,
That is
there's only one thing that terrifies Hamfist, and it's the hot babes.
It's girls in general. Yeah, you get it.
Yeah.
But once his screaming was justified, says Key. Zach.
On that traumatizing note, here is one that is also Hamfist related. It was at Vivian's cottage. She had put the kettle on. And whenever the kettle finishes boiling, it yells, "Wee!" And jumped, swore colorfully. She took the kettle off the stove, and Ellen said, "For a moment I thought Hamfist was here." And Jada says, "True that," and the kettle goes, "Ew." And Vivian said, "It does sound like him. Sorry." So yeah.
So what you're saying is, Hamfist sounds like a kettle.
Yes.
Kettle fist.
Kettle fist.
With one of those little whistles on it.
Oh, right, yeah, the steam whistles. Yeah.
Yes, those old-fashioned ones.
Yeah. My gran had one of those. They're really funny. Oh dear. But that sounds like a really funny moment. As always, if anyone has a funny moment, they're more than welcome to share it with us. There are means to do it on our Discord server. Does anyone else in the audience have a funny moment they want to come up and add? Oh, speaking of, hello, Kari.
Yes.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm back.
Kari's back, everyone.
Oh.
Hello. Yeah, I have this character. I don't play them very often, but they're very much based on Wednesday Addams. So she's very monotoned and serious. And a friend of mine who was trying to make my character laugh because she doesn't laugh. We were having a conversation and my character was just getting very annoyed and she just said, "I do not know how to continue this conversation." And my friend said, "I could tell you a joke." And I said, "I don't really laugh." And my friend said, "And what do the two oceans say to each other?" And a completely random person, unrelated to the conversation, walked past us saying nothing. They just waved and then walked off.
Okay.
And my character said, "Was that the answer?" My friend just went, "Yes."
Oh, no.
It was just such brilliant timing from this completely random person, and I found it so funny. I just thought I'd share because it was quite funny.
Thank you for sharing it. I love those moments where people have such good timing. They just appear at random and just add to the scene.
Exactly.
Oh, it's just brilliant.
The other day at the Unicorn Spa, somebody in the tub next in the next compartment said a very disgusting little joke. I'm not going to repeat. And Vivian just called out, "Gross! Ew!" And I love it when people then send you random whispers that made them laugh, including the person that made the joke.
Oh dear.
It happens sometimes. Most people, well, a lot of people cannot understand Vivian, but those that can often start laughing out of nowhere, and people don't understand why they're laughing, but that's because they understand something the others cannot. And then they sent me whispers. Like the other day, somebody said that they spat in their drink because of me.
Wow.
Or they spat out their drink.
I was going to say, yeah.
Sorry.
They did a reverse. They did a reverse spit. Yeah.
Yeah, and most of the time you're like, I bet nobody understands anyway. But yeah, you'd be surprised.
I understand most of Vivianese.
I'm getting there.
Well, you get her little jokes then.
Yeah.
Vivianese is a language that has to be learnt if you're ever going to RP with Vivian. It's quite an interesting language. Right. Any more funny moments, Kari? You want to share with us before we move on?
Nope, that was the only one.
Fair enough. Then. Thank you once again.
Back I go.
Back you go. Whee!
Whee!
And off she
To the
goes.
basement.
And off she goes again. Now, unless, of course, anyone else has anything else they wish to add? Any more shout-outs, funny moments, comments?
I think we're
Well,
good.
I just want to remind everyone that this is the last episode of season 4.
Oh, yes.
So we are going to take a break after this, and we're never quite sure how long the break takes. Usually like a month or so, but it could be a little longer. We'll have to wait and see. And that I just want to thank everyone who stuck with us so far and the positive feedback we've been getting.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and we hope to see you again in season 5.
Absolutely.
And if you have any suggestions or guest ideas for us, please let us know if there's anyone you would like to see in the podcast that we can try to approach. And yeah, I've already tried Talias and Inevitable. I'm sorry, it's impossible.
Unfortunately, they're too highbrow for us, you know.
Well, that's
No,
not
of course
true.
No.
Tally did want to come. They were just too busy, I think.
I mean, the guy has a kid and a busy career, so I don't blame him for not being able to. Obviously not.
Yes.
Shout out to Thaddeus and Inevitable. Hope you're doing well.
Busy.
Yeah. And they're very positive themed WoW videos that I love very much.
Oh yes, absolutely. To answer your question, Frag, apparently they do. Apparently they do every now and again. One of their characters even has been spotted on Argent Dawn.
They don't RP in Argent Dawn, but they do play in Argent Dawn.
Play on Argent Dawn, that's the one. Yeah, they do play on Argent Dawn.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm not going to say which character was cited, of course, for his privacy's sake.
Yeah. But as far as I know, they do not RP themselves. They just have respect for the RP community, and they love being here with us, and they love how invested we are in the WoW lore, and they just are RP without being part of it.
They are RPers in spirit.
Yeah.
And we love them for it.
So yes, long story short, if there's anyone you want us to invite, if there's anything you'd like to hear more about, any themes, any topics, yeah, feel free to help us out a little, and yeah, let us know what you want.
I will point out as well.
On the opposite.
Mm-hmm. I will point out as well.
The opposite.
Sorry, Zoo, I keep talking over you, don't I? Carry on.
That's right. Now, on the other hand, also let us know what you, I don't know, maybe don't want us to discuss or something like that. So, you know, what people want and don't want.
Yeah.
Make it better for everyone.
I have to say, though, that the formula of the show has been more or less the same for quite a while now, and many of us have autism, so we find it very difficult to suddenly do it completely different.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry if some of the bits we do are not entirely up to your hopes and dreams, but we try to do our best with what we can do.
We're only amateurs, guys. You know, we're not professionals. If you haven't noticed that already.
Yeah. Well, we did change the calendar a bit, and we hope you enjoy it this way.
Yeah.
Let us know by leaving feedback. And I will just note as well, when we do get, when we do get round to season 5, there may be a few minor changes here and there, but nothing too significant. It depends on what we
Yes.
agree on.
Yes.
As Vivian quite rightly said, thank you very much for your ongoing support. I had no idea that this was ever going to grow into what it has, and suddenly we've got all these characters, all these subscribers on YouTube. It's been quite amazing.
We're getting lots of hearts.
It's been nice to see the growth and how it's changed and developed over time.
Yeah. When you start these things, you keep thinking to yourself, who on earth listens to this? It turns out quite a lot of people. So, I mean, we love all of you for it. How many subscribers so far? I believe.
I can check.
Yes, please.
166.
166 people. Wow, yeah.
Good number.
Yeah, a very good number. One thing.
So spread the word, see if we can raise that a little.
Spread the word, everyone. If one of you can recommend us, we would like to grow our audience a little bit, of course. See, get more role players in, have them have their say. Yeah, very funny. But until then, guys, I believe it's about that time we came to an end. Thank you again for everyone that came along today. Thank you for Axel, Bex, and everyone else that came up and spoke to us. You guys are legends.
Yes, thank you all in the audience. I am so glad you all came here. It is always a surprise when we do a live show. We never know how many people are going to show up. And we are quite happy with today's turnout. So thank you.
Yeah. Our audience seems to grow every time we do these live shows, which is always nice to see. It's definitely encouraging for us to do more. And
we like the live shows.
Yeah, we love the live shows. Yes, they're much more engaging. They're much more fun, and a bit more chaotic as well, which is also fun. But as always, if you like our content, please consider subscribing to our YouTube channel. Find us on Apple Podcasts and on Spotify. And until then, guys, see you in season 5. Bye for now.
Bye-bye. Have a wonderful day and have fun RPing tonight, because I bet most of you will.
Oh, yes. Have fun, everyone. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.